Alrighty traders, hello everybody. This is John Howell here. Today, gold is on the move again, and there is so many amazing lessons that I want to teach you about the gold, because gold is obviously one of those stocks, right, that I have been sharing with the public. It's one of the stocks that I've been sharing with you guys on YouTube, and I want to try and share some things with you, right? A bit of insights to success in the markets, and also success in capitalizing on big moves, and what to expect, how to manage those trades, and so much more. So let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video, because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, so gold on, is that screaming? Looks like it's screaming of you guys. Anyway guys, so gold is on the move right now, right? Gold is really nice, strong up bar gold. Now, here's a really big thing I want you guys to think about, right? For you guys who have been following me now for the last few months, you know that I called the gold breakout, and then for the last week, I've been saying gold's holding strong, get ready for another leg up, right? You guys have seen me talk about that with gold. In fact, with my clients that I'm with every day, that I do all my trading in front of, I was sharing with them and then helping them and guiding them through exactly when the exact trade was. I shared that on YouTube, right? I gave you guys a gift, all right? And then not only that, but how to be patient and manage the trade properly so you don't get it too quickly before it has another move up. And that's exactly what I've done for you guys on YouTube, right? And again, this is the benefit, guys, of the way that I trade, right? And what you guys are seeing with gold is what I'm doing all the time, but with, you know, what I'm doing all the time with my clients every single day. And this is the reason why the way I trade is so powerful, right? Because again, gold is just an example. This gold is a bit of a gift trade that I gave to YouTube, right? I have so many other trades that I've done and going to do with my live clients that I'm not going to share on YouTube, right? Because that's the reason why they pay good money, right? But gold is just an example to show you guys what I'm all about. I know my shit, and I know that I can help you, right? So if you're trying to go this at alone, and you're trying to, you know, if you're confused right now and you're not sure what to do, guys, I've already shown you through the last month of the build up to the gold trade, the exact day of the gold trade, the management of the gold trade, the last week of saying what's likely to come, and now we're seeing another nice move to the upside on gold. I've talked to you about, you guys have been following with the gold trade. You guys know exactly, I'm telling the exact truth, right? Right, because I know my stuff. I know what I'm doing, right? So if you are struggling, I'm going to get into a bit more specifics about things you can learn with the gold trade, guys. But success leaves clues. Stop. If you are running around like a madman right now, trying to get in all these different trades, it's not worth it, right? It's worth just waiting for trades like gold. And there's like traders, there's so many more amazing setups, all right? I'm not going to share them on YouTube because, again, that's the reason why people invest really good money with me, for me to show them exactly these setups and show you the trades that I'm doing and also coach them, right? So if you are struggling with your markets, right, if you are struggling with the trading right now, guys, I hope you can see with me, it's not about me guessing. I don't really care about PE ratios or fundamental statements or fundamental announcements, or I'm not that smart. I don't understand that sort of stuff. It's like, oh, the analysis and divided by this and that and the expected returns and oh God, shoot me, right? You may be the same, you may not be the same, you may be geek out on that. But you know what I found? When it comes down to my actual trading of the markets though, when it comes down to my trading of the markets, all that stuff there, guys, actually doesn't help me when it comes to trading the markets, right? And I've proven that to you guys on YouTube when it comes down to this gold trade, right? And the reason why I'm talking about this, guys, is I'm trying to share with you that the other side of the coin. I speak to so many people that are struggling with their trading right now. They're really struggling and they're not sure. And again, gold was just one trade that I did, and I did it live on YouTube, right? For 2 weeks, I said, guys, we're getting ready. And then the exact day that I said, right, guys, here we go. And now it's about to take off. And I showed you guys, I basically gave you guys this trade live as the trade was unfolding, right? The setup, the pre-warning, the entry, and then even for the last week, I've been saying, guys, oh no, we're probably getting ready for another move to the upside. And look what's happened today. Now, no one knows what's going to happen next week, right? But It's playing out. And I'm trying to share with you guys that all I'm doing is I'm focusing on just the setup and really good trade management techniques, right? And knowing how to manage the trade properly through that there. So the big thing I really want to share with you here is that if you are doing all that sort of stuff, right? If you're doing a lot of different things. Now, by the way, traders, the gold trade that I've talked about here, and again, the reason I'm bringing up gold here, because this is the trade that I did live on YouTube. So I can't fudge those results, right? It's not like if I come up on, if I didn't talk about gold and then now I'm coming on YouTube and saying, guys, you know, us with my coaching clients, we took this gold trade, and I did that now, and I didn't talk about it for the last month. They'd be like, you're probably saying, oh bullshit, John, that didn't happen. But now you can go check my YouTube channel if you haven't, right? Or if you have, you guys know, right? For the last month, I documented this. I documented the warning for the last a month or two, saying, guys, get ready. The exact candle that said we're about to make the big move, and I got that right. And even for the last week, I've been saying, guys, we're holding strong. Second move coming. I even did a video a couple of days ago, say, guys, second move coming in gold, right? Why? Because once you really start to get good at this, guys, you can start to pinpoint. And the big thing about this, guys, is that I really want you to understand that, one, if you are struggling in your trading right now, I've shown you and proven you that I know my stuff. I can help you, right? Fill in that application form, guys. You may or may not be a good fit for my coaching, but I can actually help you, right? As you can see. Now, the thing is, like, there's going to be hundreds of more setups like gold that's going to appear, right? What I'm talking about is that there's going to be hundreds of more setups like gold that's going to appear. That's going to give it's going to be a really, really nice trade. My question to you is, how much money are you losing from one, not knowing what a really good high quality setup is, and how much money are you losing but not knowing how to identify that on the charts, right? And so this here is, I'm telling you right now, for you guys that are trading the markets regularly, for people that don't know this stuff that I know and my clients know, you guys are really missing out on, and I really do believe this, potentially hundreds of thousands, potentially millions of dollars over the course of your trading career. Because gold, the reason why I was so confident with gold, because it's just my trading rules. It wasn't lucky. It's a trading setup. It's my trading rules, right? Because guess what? The exact same rules I use for gold is the exact same rules I'm looking at stocks right now. And so people that, and the reason why I'm so big on this, guys, is because I know, like, when it comes to my actual coaching, like, I'm showing you guys, I'm giving you guys a bit of a taste, right? Like, I trade really well and I do really well from trading. I'm showing you guys from this. Gold has been a live trade for me, right? And I really, really, really want you to, I'm really doing this video today for you because I'm seeing so many people just trying to go out there by themselves and say, oh, I don't need any help and so on and so forth. If you're struggling, you guys, and you really do need some help, then I can really help you, okay? And again, gold is one of those things there of that. Again, gold is just one of that. But the thing is, guys, as I said before, if you don't know what you're looking for, if you don't know the exact rules of why I got into gold, you don't know the exact rules of why I've been staying in gold this whole time, right? When it comes to the good trade management rules, right? So there's the trade selection and then there's trade management, right? Really good high quality setups and then having good trade management. Not getting an example with gold is that as soon as the move up, as you can see here, right? So as soon as this move up here on gold from there to there stopped and we went sideways, how do you know what sort of techniques do we use to make sure we're not getting out too early because we may be seeing another leg up soon? It may just go sideways for a little bit and then have another leg up. What sort of techniques do you use? These are the most important things, guys, because guess what? It's the exact same techniques I'm going to use for the next trade and next trade and next trade. And for people that don't know this stuff, this is the most powerful thing on the planet. And as you can see, right? I don't care about the inflation number, the PE ratios. I keep it really, 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 really simple. And what do I have on my charts? One moving average. Now, actually, I have two moving averages on the charts, but really one moving average. And that's all I use. So if you guys have got all these indicators on there, stochastics and RSIs and MACDs, and stuff like that, you don't need them. You don't need them, okay? And this whole video here is I'm trying to share with you by what I've shown you live for the last month of what you can actually achieve in the markets by probably doing the opposite to what you're doing right now, right? How you achieve good results in the markets is not taking a lot of trades, having really good, powerful trade selection, and then maximizing that trade. But then also understanding the trade, how to identify that setup, and also really good trade management when it actually comes to the actual rules itself as well too, right? And so the whole thing about this gold trade here, guys, I'm trying to share with you because I see so many people that are struggling in the markets right now. They're getting pushed by these markets and they're losing a lot of money and they're struggling. I'm like, you don't need to. And that's where I was even saying to my clients today, I'm like, guys, do you realize how powerful this is? I was saying it literally today because when the actual stock market closed, we spent half an hour or so, 40 minutes going over different trades that are happening right now. Oh my goodness, guys, there is so many amazing, powerful setups. Like we just added I think it was one or two, actually, yeah, two new stocks we actually added to our watch list that if it does confirm, wow, just beautiful, powerful setups. Beautiful, powerful setups. But again, guys, I'm trying to share with you that you can have very powerful setups in the markets if you just know what to look for, and it doesn't require thousands of different indicators or understanding the PE ratios or what the Fed's gonna say or this or that or that. It's just, you just don't need it, right? And in fact, it does you dissatisfaction. And again, I'm gonna revert back to what I said here with gold. And the reason I'm really bringing this up on this video here, because I'm trying to share with you that you trying to be smart. What's the PE ratio today? And what's this? And what's that? And what's the Fed gonna do? And at all that, try to be smart. Me, I'm just like, is it my trading setup? Yes or no? Cool, let's trade it. Make money. And again, you've seen me do this live on YouTube. That's the reason why I'm bringing up gold, because I can actually bring that up because I've been documenting this live on YouTube. 1, the setup. 2, the actual entry candle before it took off. 3, what's been happening for the last week and what I've been thinking about. Oh, it's just going sideways. We're getting all this stuff here, right? And the big thing about having really good, and the one thing I really want to share with you when it comes down to actually having big moves and actually capitalizing on big profits in the markets does require 2 things in the markets. And I'm trying to share with this to you because this is something that I've been talking about with my clients right now. If you want to capitalize on a big move in the markets, firstly, you need to get into a good trade. Not based off what you think. Well, I think right now is a good trade, right? It's like, no, setups. Do you actually have a powerful setup? If you're not using a powerful setup, powerful rules, you're guessing, right? And that's just no way to go. So if you don't even have that, then forget what I'm about to say here right now, right? But if you have a powerful setup that you follow consistently, right? I make good money from trading because every day I'm looking for the same rules, the same setup, same, bullish, bearish, and oh my goodness, guys, you should have seen today in the live room. We actually identified one stock right now that's actually a bearish setup. This was a bullish setup on gold, right? But it's actually a bearish setup, and oh my goodness, it is. And I didn't recognize it until one of my clients actually brought it up to me, and she showed me this. Her name's Kathy. So Kathy, if you're watching this, I'm so proud of you. You're coming such a long way because she's in the live room with me every day, and we looked at this stock, and I'm just like, oh, this is so amazing, right? And the reason why I'm bringing this up, guys, because once again, I'm going to go back to the foundations of. Once you know what an amazing high quality setup is and you've done the work and you've got the coaching, right? And you've gone through the examples and so on and so forth and you've really done that. Once you really know how to identify it properly and you can see it on the charts, it's potentially worth it's definitely worth 7 figures to you over your entire trading career. How many trades are people missing because they don't even know what a good setup looks like? So an amazing high quality setup could be right in front of your face, but people say, "Oh no, there's nothing there," right? But that's the reason why, guys, don't go at this alone, right? Don't go at this alone. If you do need some help, guys, and you're struggling, you know I can help you, right? Fill out that application and let me actually help you here. So the big thing I really want to share with you when it comes down to the gold trade is that sometimes with a particular trade, and this is something I was talking about with my clients today, it requires 2 things to capitalize on, if you ever want to capture on a really big move in a trade, it requires two things. The first thing is, you probably know, it's called patience, right? I always call it patience in and patience out. And gold is a purely good example of what you can do by trading, not trading a lot, by trading high quality setups and capturing big moves. Instead of taking small profit, like, let me take this small profit and this small profit and a little small profit and a little small profit. Why not trade gold and capture a big profit? You know what I'm saying? Instead of taking 10 small trades, why not take one trade and make a big profit? Less stress, high probability, right? You guys get that point there, right? You guys know exactly what I'm talking about here. So the whole thing about capturing a really big move in a trade is two things. One is patience. And as I said before, it's called patience in and patience out. This is such a big thing, guys, for your success in the markets. Such a massive thing for you in the section. Patience out. If you remember, if you guys have been following me for the last few months or more, or if you've only just watched me now, you can see what I've done for the last month or so, right? Basically, ever since the start of the year. What was I doing with gold for the first couple of months of this year? I was patience out, right? I wasn't jumping in quickly. Why? Because I didn't actually have my trading confirmation candle to say now's the time to enter. Because that's what I have. I have my setup. Now gold was setting up, but I needed my confirmation candle to say now we're getting into it. And again, I called that live on YouTube, and then we had the big move up, right? Again, this is not me being lucky, guys. This is what I do every single day, just with so many other stocks that we actually trade through the rest of the year. Again, gold was just a gift to YouTube to show you guys, listen, I know my stuff, and it's not about being lucky, right? And I hope you guys can see this. And the reason I'm pushing this point on you guys is because it's not about being smart. Like, you guys can really do this. Simplify the process, and so on and so forth, right? So patience out. Okay, so patience out of the market. Here's the thing. The big thing about gold is, as you can see, I had to be patient for about 2 months. As the trade was setting up, I had to be patient out. Again, success in trading, right? Especially capturing big moves, is that the really big moves in trading, right, generally come after a good month or two of the stock setting up. Like there's one bullish setup right now that I'm thinking about with my clients. I was sharing that with them today, that it's been setting up now for the last 2 to 3 months. And we've been watching this stock especially for the last month, we've been watching it, and the last 2 to 3 months it's setting up. And guess what? So we're patient out, right? We're watching this stock and watching. But guess what? When it confirms, again, just like gold, right? Guess what? I was watching gold for 2 months, wasn't it? Guys, it's setting up. We could be getting confirmation soon. Patience out, right? Patience, waiting. Not like, I need to trade now. John, I need to trade now. No, see this thing here? Throw it in the pool, flush the pool. That way you can't click the button. And by the time you go down the shops and then come back, you know, the market's closed, so you can't click the button, right? Relax, slow down, stop over trading. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? So I'm trying to share with you a bit of a behind the scenes, the reason why I do well out of trading, right? Because one, I don't trade a lot. And secondly, I like to trade high probability setups. So patience out of the markets, guys, is such a massive thing, right? Patience out. And again, I'm utilizing gold as an example, and I'm repeating myself a few times, guys. I'm repeating myself a few times through this video because I'm trying to really drill it home. I'm trying to really show you what this is all about, right? That patience out, it took me 2 months for this thing here. Then when I got the confirmation candle, now it's patience in the trade. This setup here, I had to be patient for. Then I got my confirmation candle. And again, all starts with the setup, right? Starts with the setup and the confirmation candle, right? Then I got my confirmation candle. Now it's about me being patient in and letting the move happen. AKA what happened with gold. And that's the reason why, guys, I really wanted to walk you through some of the big lessons on capturing big moves in gold. Firstly, capturing big moves in gold is all about generally waiting for a month or two as things are setting up. The question is, you got to know what to look for in the setup. How do you even know something is setting up? Are you guessing or do you know? Again, that's where you really know this stuff, right? So, but I always call it the setup because I know what the setup looks like, right? And so the setup But then when I get my confirmation candle, then I need to be patient in the trade. Now to capture big moves, right? It's getting into it and not jumping out really, really quickly, right? But being patient in the trade. But the big thing about that being patient in the trade is I'm not just going to stay in the trade because I think something's going to happen, right? No, it's also using and utilizing good trade management techniques. And what was one of the big techniques that I was teaching you guys about gold, right? What was I saying about what have I been saying about gold for the last week? I've been saying what? And this is a really, really, really big key here, right? I did not stay in gold. Yes, I was patient in gold, but hear me out. Patience out, you got that, right? Confirmation candle. Now, I'm in it with a good trade. Let's be patient. Had a big move up, beautiful. Then it's all about using really high quality trade management techniques to make sure that I'm not getting out too early, but by utilizing techniques to say, okay, then this probably actually has another leg to the upside, so I'm not going to get out of here. This is where, guys, you really want to take your trade to a whole new level. I hope you can see, guys, and yes, I'm pushing my coaching. You need some help, guys? I'm your man, right? Because I'm showing you guys, what it really takes, right? And that's what my coaching is all about, is helping you identify these setups in the first place, and then also guiding you, and that's what I was doing in my coaching class, right? Guiding you and coaching you through, okay, guys, we need to be a bit more patient with this setup because we could be getting ready for another move up, right? How many times have you gotten out of stock right now and the thing has just kept going up, right? Gold is a good example. So, but one of the powerful techniques that I use is what actually happens to the market, not my account. Big thing, right? What is the market doing? Is the market starting to sell off really strongly? Are we starting to get some real strong down bars? If so, I need to be out, right? So that's what I'm saying. That it's not just saying, okay, well, I'm going to be patient in the trade. I need to be patient in the trade while utilizing good, high quality trading techniques, which simply means what is the market actually doing, not what my account is doing. And one of those techniques that I've been teaching with you guys, I'm saying, traders, the market is just going sideways here. We're not going down a lot. Remember, if you've watched my few videos, right, I've talked about this. And so then guess what? And I said, guys, we're basing out, we're going sideways. This is now telling us that we could be getting ready for another leg to the upside. So we need to be patient with this trade. Well, that's what I've been telling my clients anyway, who are in these trades. Right. And again, for me, I took a futures position on this one and I also took an option trade on the GLD price. I'm out of my futures trade right now, but I'm still in my option trade on the actual GLD. Make sense? So I really wanted to walk you through this, and this is the GLD price here, as you can see. Yes, this is the GLD price is actually really strong, right? So again, this is where. Again, guys, this is where we actually bought the options. Again, I did this live on YouTube anyway, right? So even if you think I'm full of crap, just you guys can watch this here, right? So I really wanted to share some things with you guys about my thinking, my mindset, my approach, the setup, the confirmation candle, patience out, patience in. I'm trying to give you guys a bit of a behind the scenes look of how I approach not just gold, but every single trade I'm looking at, right? On individual stocks that I'm looking at right now, that I have a watch list of things that I'm looking at right now. How do I manage? How do I look at this? I'm patience out. I'm watching. I'm looking at things. Plus, also, I actually have my scans as well too, because the scans actually bring up a lot of the good trades for me. But I'm trying to share with you guys through this video today, right? Of why was gold so successful, right? And again, and the reason why I'm talking about gold so much, guys, because gold is the one that I put my neck on the line, and I've been talking about this for the entire year. The setup, the confirmation candle, what happened afterwards, what's been happening for the last week, what's happening now. I've called this to the point. And as you can see, and I'm going to bring it back to simple basics, it's because it's my trading rules, my trading setup. And when I get my trading rules, my trading setup met really what I call A quality trades, aka gold, guess what? I make money. And it has nothing to do with the inflation number and what the Fed's going to do today and the PE ratios. Even when I'm looking at a stock, I didn't give a damn what the fundamentals. But what if they start dropping rates? Who cares? Who cares? Right? And I see so many people that I speak to on the phone, they're really overcomplicating it. You are way too smart. They're like, oh, John, I'm this and that, you know? And I speak to some people, like, I'm buying this stock because I think it's a really good company. And then I'm doing an iron condor on this market. And then I'm doing a butterfly here. And then I'm doing some credit spreads over here. And then I went and bought this mining company over here because I believe mining stocks look... No wonder you're not doing more, right? And so my whole purpose of this video is to because gold was the trade I caught live on YouTube, I have the right to talk about the thinking, the mindsets, the strategies, the things behind why gold has been so successful for me. And why that if you don't know all the smaller little details and increments to actually finding gold, how to identify what the setup is, the confirmation candle, the trade management techniques to staying in, to not getting out too quickly. You guys are missing out on so much money in the markets from doing that because you're focusing on, all these focusing on the YouTube land, right? I'm focusing on just, looking at PE ratios and this and that and what's going to happen and so on and so forth. And you're missing out on so much money. And again, I really believe that people that don't know this stuff, and I really do mean this. I was saying this to my clients. Over the course of your lifetime, you guys are probably missing out on multiple seven figures of opportunities, only because you don't know exactly what to look for, and you haven't spent the time, a good 6 to 12 months at least, of going through deep into coaching. And again, that's where I know I can help you guys, right? I know my coaching is the best out there. I've been proving this to you, and again, I've been proving this to you via the gold setup. Again, gold was a gift to YouTube, but I have many other trades that I've done this year that have been really good trades, and many more setups that are happening right now, just like gold, but on the bearish side and the bullish side. And guess what? Me and my clients are getting ready for those as well too. Are you guys seeing those setups? And if not, and if they do confirm, that could be, tens of thousands, potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars you're missing out on opportunities, especially with some really good sizing with these trades, especially using things like options and stuff like that, right? And so guys, I really want to encourage you here as we go into this Easter weekend, right? Firstly, guys, happy Easter to everyone. Is that the whole purpose of this video here is I'm trying to open up the curtain to you guys that have been struggling for the markets for a long time and not sure what to do and how to get involved with these markets and what am I doing wrong and losing money and going backwards all the time. If that's you guys, I'm trying to share with you through this video and some of the things that I'm trying to share with you that goes behind the scenes of being a really good trader. Patience in, patience out, setup, confirmation candle, using good high quality trading techniques to make sure you don't get out too quickly for certain trades and so on and so forth. And that's where, guys, if you guys are not in my coaching program and you do need some help, guys, fill out the application form below there, guys, and I'll personally call you because I know I can help you. Please do not go at this alone right now, okay? Because if you do, one, you're going to keep losing money. And the reason why I'm bringing this last point up before I finish this video is because I speak to so many people that are struggling, but they're so ignorant to they think they're just going to keep going at themselves, right? It's like, I'm just going to keep doing this myself. It's like, it's not going to help you, right? It's not going to help you. You really need to deep dive. And yes, invest. My coaching is really expensive. I charge really expensive because I'm good, right? I make good money from trading. That's the reason why I charge a lot of money, right? For my coaching. And hence the reason why, especially my live room I'm with every day, there's only about 10 to 15 people in that group every day. I keep it really small. Why? Because I don't need a big coaching group. I like coaching. But also, secondly, I'm really, really good at what I do, and the trades that I provide, the lessons, the strategies, the techniques, and the advanced techniques of trade management. Okay, when do I stay in a trade that's likely to still have more upside to go? How do you know that? Again, and that's where, guys, I can literally take my coaching program is all about taking 2 decades of my experience and condense it into literally a year for you. Right? And that's what my whole coaching program is all about. So please, guys, the big thing through here, guys, is some things and some lessons that you may be doing wrong right now in the markets. And I want you to stop doing those, because and start to be a bit more accountable for what you're doing. Are you serious about making money in the markets? Cool, go deep into something. If it's my stuff you like, let's go. Let me actually coach you. If it's not my stuff, you think I'm full of shit, even though I've shown you like literally just by using one moving average on the chart, how you can identify really high quality setups that's like to make good moves. You know, and go down that path. So anyway, traders, that's it for me today. I really wanted to drive home the points of what I'm saying here, guys, and I've repeated myself a few times. I know I have, but I'm trying to drive home the point so many times to drive it into you guys that you can do so well from trading just with the proper coaching, guidance, and from someone who actually knows what the hell he is doing.